We are recording. These are our teams. Obviously, if they're a current NFL player, a retired NFL player, or a player that has been drafted, it will go to whatever team they were associated with. Retired players will go to the team they played the most seasons with. If they played for two teams the same number of seasons, tiebreakers, total games played. The non-NFL comes into play with some. There's Urban Myers in here. He never played in the NFL, so he would fall under that. It would go to the M spot. And then any kids that are still in college, like Caleb Williams is still in college, and all those guys that are still in college but signed the NIL deals, they fall under the non-NFL letters, first letter of the last name. Multiplayer cards, you got on 50% or more. That's 2 of a 3-way, 2 of a 4-way, 3 of a 6-way, 4 of an 8-way. Otherwise, it goes to the randomizer. Pretty self-explanatory. We'll look them up as we go, bag and tag them, and everybody will know where the card's going as soon as we pull it. There should be 9 regular autographs and 1 slabbed autograph per box. Alright, get my phone ready. Yeah, but they got Joe Montana and Brock Purdy in it, Lake. Noah Sewell. For the Bears. 2 of 4 for the Bears. Cole H. We have a 101 proof. No, it's not a 101 proof. Sorry, 3 of 5. 3 of 5. Roschon Johnson. He's also the Bears. Cole H starting off strong. So money. Parker Washington, 2 of 2. For the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jaguars. Kush. Puka Nakuga. Football wide receiver. Looks like he's still in college. Nope. Current team, Los Angeles Rams. I thought he got drafted. Bedro. So money. Evan Stewart. 2 of 2. Like I said, none of these are more than numbered 10 or higher. Looks like Evan Stewart is the #1 receiver for the Texas A&M Aggies. He's a freshman. So that goes to the non-NFL S, as in Sam, Kenny Hasty. Kenny Hasty. Emeka Egbuka. Looks like he is still on the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3 of 5, so that goes to the E. Echo XRC. Tyjae Spears. Football running back for the Tennessee Titans. Kush. That's a 101 proof. Hey, right back to back. Tyjae Spears back to back. Back to back Jack. This one is number 2. 10 of 10. You know what they say about old Tyjae? One's good, two has to be better. Bryce Young, number 1 overall pick for the Panthers. Sox breaker. Redemption. First box already got one of the top quarterbacks. And Kendre Miller, 1 of 1 proof, slabbed proof. Let's see, Kendre. Football running back for the New Orleans Saints. Lowry. Box 1 down, 7 more to go. Told you there was a lot of stuff in here. Box number 2. Well, you saw what you saw. He gave everybody a list of stuff they could. He's still trying to get them. Bryce Young just won't sign them. So Brian Gray put out a thing where there's stuff you could trade in for your Bryce Young. He's still going to try to get them, but he doesn't want anybody to have to wait any longer if you want to trade it in. Jalen Cropper, 1 of 5. It's like he gives you like a bunch of things you can trade in for. They're like Trevor Lawrence autographs. But wide receiver for the Dallas Cowboys. 1 of 5 for the Cowboys, baby. I think that's Dr. George. Dr. George on the board. Josh Wiley. Josh Wiley, tight end for the Tennessee Titanians. Kush. Yeah. Cameron Peoples. That reminds me of that one Steven Seagal movie. Peoples was his name. Current team, Carolina Panthers. Running back for the Panthers. Number 2 of 5. Panthers are Sox breaker. Phil Jurkovec. I think he's still in Pitt. So that's going to go to the J as in George. Cole H. Yeah, I think he's still the Pitt quarterback. At least he was. Clayton Tune. That is 1 of 3. The Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals. Find the Cardinals. Where are the Cardinals? There they are. Wheel God. Wheel God. Dwayne McBride. American football running back for the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings. Ramo. That is 1/1. 1/1 for Ramo. So money. 1/1 printing plate. So money. Roshan Johnson. For the Bears. Bears are crush moding it. Cole H and the Bears. Dual autograph. Dylan Gabriel, Eric Gray. 1/1 dual autograph. Let's see who those guys are on. Dylan Gabriel. He is on the Sooners. He is on the Sooners. So that's a G as in George. Who was that? Artie. And Eric Gray. Well, that was, if Eric's in college, that'll still go to Artie. Both start with G. Eric Gray. No, he's on the New York. He is on the New York Football Giants. Giants are Cush. So that's Cush and Artie. That'll be a random at the end. For the 49ers, armed and dangerous, Joe Montana, 3/5. It's a pretty looking card. 49ers, Lake Sports. And wow. Good correlation there. So money 1/1 proof. Slab proof gold, Joe Montana. Back to back Jack on the Joe Montagues. Now Lake's going to complain about the collation now. Watch this. He has the 49ers and he's going to complain about the collation. Damn, Leaf. Stupid collation. I got 2 Montanas in a row. That's stupid. Right? Isn't that how you do it? Looks like old Hendon Hooker. I think I know where he went. I should know. He went later than he should have, but... I think he went to the Lions, right? Yeah, Lions. Lions. Mamba out. Hendon Hooker for the Lions. 6/6. Mamba out. Riley Leonard. I think he's still in college. Yeah, he's the Duke quarterback. That's a 1/1. That goes to the L spot. He's still in college. Shotgun. Won't you shotgun? Kendre Miller. For the New Orleans Saints, Lowry. 4/4. So, money. 2 of 4, Luke Musgrave. For the Green Bay Pack Attack. The Packers. Kush! PC Love. That is 2 of 4. Mozzie Smith. '26th overall by the Dallas Cowboys. That is 2 of 2 for Dr. George. Dr. George and the Cowboys, baby. All right, Jermaine Burton. Okay, he's at Alabama still. So that goes to the B as in boy. It's 4 of 7. B as in boy. Kyle M. Kyle M. Dear valued collector, Kiri Ringo. Keeley. Keeley. Kelee. Ringo. The E-Girls. E-Girls. Artie USMC. Got a gold. Armed and Dangerous Ty Simpson. 1 of 1. My favorite 1 of 1s are these gold ones. Ty Simpson, football player. Looks like he's at Alabama. Goes to the S. Kenny Hasty. CJ Stroud, Texans. Texans are Kush. Little CJ Stroud, 2 of 2. Second overall pick. And here comes the boom. Here comes the boom. We already had him. That's the Cowboys, right? Cowboys. Dr. George. Number 4. Almost halfway home. Oh, you do sound just like that. Here comes the ready or not. Darnell Washington. The Pittsburgh Super Steelers. 4 of 4. Josie. Three of 10, Elijah Higgins. Miami Dolphins. Played at Stanford. The Dolphins are Will H. That is 3 of 10 if I didn't say that. Alrighty. Johan Dotson. That's the Commanders. Washington Commanders, Josh T. 1 of 4. Evan Hull. For the Colts, 4 of 7. The Colts, SD Tigres. Should have about a bag for everybody now. Seems like I have almost everybody. Isaiah Foskey, 3 of 3. The Saints. Oh, when the Saints come marching in. Oh, when the Saints come marching in. Lowry. Israel Abanaconda. The New York Football Jets. Lowry again. That one is 2 of 4. Lowry's going straight crush mode. 101 proof. Zach Harrison. Football defensive end for the Falcons. Pudge. That is a 101 proof. Dual autograph, Clark Phillips III and Dalton Kincaid. That's the Falcons, which is Pudge. And who is this other guy? Dalton Kincaid. Buffalo Bills. That's between the Falcons and the Bills. Kyle and Pudge. Dear valued collector. Oh, wow, another quarterback. Will Lewis. He went a little bit later. For the Titanians. Kush. And our 101. Oh, that's a good one. Jamari Gibbs for the Lions. 101 proof. There's the Lions. Mamba out. We didn't hit many running backs in the first case. Got a lot of quarterbacks. All right, halfway home. Yeah, I'm pretty sure on some of these guys, but I'm just to be safe, I'm looking everything up. Unless it's somebody I absolutely 100% know. Like Joe Montagna. So money. Rashee Rice. Kansas City Chiefs. Wide receiver. 4 of 4 for the Chiefs. Bedro. Tank Bigsby, 3 of 6. He is a running back for the Jacksonville Jaguars. 3 of 6. The Jags. We already had the Jags. Let's see what happened here. Kush! Zach Harrison. We had him already, too. I just don't ever remember who. For the Falconians. Pudge. That is 2 of 5. Donovan Edwards. That's 4 of 5, and he is still in college. That goes the E. XRC in the E spot. A.T. Perry. Wide receiver for the New Orleans Saints. 5 of 5 for the Saints. Lowry. Dante DeMusse Jr. DeMusse. He signed with the Baltimore Ravens, the sneaky Ravens. Kenny Hasty. Undrafted free agent signed with the Ravens. Nolan Smith, Deer Valued Collector. For the Philadelphia Eagles. Nolan Smith for the E-Girls. Already a USMC. Will Anderson Jr., first round bound. The Texans, 2 of 5. Kush. Kush. 101 plate. Savage. Stetson Bennett. I think he's still in school too, isn't he? No, he got drafted by the Rams. That's right. For the Rams, he was a Georgia quarterback. Won a couple national championships. Bedro, 101 plate for Bedro. Stetson Bennett. And here comes the boom. That's Walker Howard, Armed and Dangerous. Walker Howard, wave tie-dye. He must be in school. I don't remember that name. Did I not spell it right? Walker Howard, right? Yeah, he's still in school. He was at LSU, and now I think he's going to Ole Miss. So that goes to the H. H. Will H has the H. 3 boxes to go. 30 more autographs coming. One, two, Devin Brown, Armed and Dangerous. I think he's still at Ohio State, I believe. Yeah, he's still at Ohio State. He says he played basketball for a while. Now he's back at Ohio State for the B. B, 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 B. Kyle M. He's like that guy for the Panthers a few years ago. Played another sport and then went back and used his eligibility. Savage 101 plate. Damian Pierce. I think that's the Texans too, right? From last year. I don't even know how Damian's spelled here. The Texans, Cush. 101 plate. Alright, Cush's first bag is full. Moving on. Travion Walker. Or Tavon, I guess it's Tavon. There's no Y. For the Jaguars. That's 1 of 2. Cush, got to start a new envelope for the Cushmeister. Of course, he had 8 spots, I think. Jerry Jeudy, still the Broncos, right? The Broncos. Shotgun. Won't you shotgun? That's 2 of 3 for the Jerry Jeudy. Deuce Vaughn. Dallas Cowboys. 4 of 7 for Dr. George. Max Dugan. I think he's still college dude. Well, he got drafted by the Chargers. He's from TCU. 5 of 5. Cush. And the Chargers. Eli Holstein. Okay, he's just now getting into the pro or the college. It's a 101, so it goes to the H. That's Will H. It's one of the top quarterback prospects for this year, I think. Dontayvion Wicks, 1 of 1. For the Green Bay Packers. Cush. Bijan Robinson. I think he was 10th overall. For the Falconians. Pudge. That is 2 of 3. Pudge. And the Falconians. And our 101, Max Dugan. We just had him. That is a So Money 101 proof. The Chargers are... Who did that? Chargers. Cush. Get in there now. There we go. 2 boxes to go. We do have 2 randoms so far. $20 autographs left. money. Achane, 3 of 5. Devin, it looks like Achane. Achane? Something like that. Running back for the Miami Dolphins, played at A&M. The Dolphins are Will H. Jalen Hyatt. The New York Football Giants. That's number 3 of 3. Kush. Hunter Lepecki. I think I know him. For the Cowboys, baby. 1 of 4. Dr. George. So money. Trey Palmer, 6 of 7. Tampa Bay Bucks. 6 of 7 for the Bucks. Kush. And we got to start a 3rd pack for Kush. Marvin Mims. He was a pretty high up wide receiver. Denver Broncos. When was he drafted? I think it was pretty high, though. Marvin Mims for the Broncos. 2 of 6. Shotgun. Won't you shotgun? Na, na, na. For the Browns, Johnny Manziel. 2 of 3. Johnny Manziel for the Browns. Kush. Dear valued collector Grant Dubose. Green Bay Pack Attack. Kush. Jackson Smith Najira. Seattle Sea Chickens. Seattle Sea Chickens, 4 of 5. Where is Seattle at? Why can't I focus on Seattle? There it is. Kush again. Kush, save some hits for everybody else. Jordan Addison. 3 of 3. For the Vikings. 3 of 3 for the Vikings. Ramo. And, well, you know what they say about old Jordan Addison. If one's good, 2 has to be better. That's the second time the last 2 cards have been the same player. Ramo. Last box. 2 randoms to do, remember. Cam Smith, State Pride. Well, that's not what I wanted. American football wide receiver. College, South Carolina. Drafted round 2. I don't see what. Dolphins. Dolphins. That is 3 of 8 for the Dolphins. Dolphins are Will H. Miller Moss. He is a redshirt sophomore in college for USC, looks like. 2 of 3. M as in Mamba. Kush. So money. Dante Wicks again, huh? We just had him for the Packers. That's Kush again. Kush is taking all the cards now. Travion Henderson. He's still at Ohio State. H. Will H. Jordan Battle. State Pride. Safety for the Bungles. 8 of 8. Cincinnati Bengals. Wheel God. Tie-dye. Chris Rodriguez Jr. Football running back for the Washington Commanders. 1 of 4. Commanders are Josh T. Devon Witherspoon, dear value collector. Seattle Sea Chickens. Kush. Getting to the end. Smith Najira again. Also Seattle Sea Chickens. That is 1 of 6. Drake May. I think he's North Carolina. Yep, still Carolina. So it goes to the M spot. Kush. And last one. Dalton Kincaid. 1 of 1 proof. Buffalo Soldiers. Buffalo Soldiers. Buffalo Soldiers. Kyle M. All right, we got 2 randoms to do. Slide these out of the way so we can do our randoms. All right, the first one we're going to do is Falcon Bills. Clark Phillips and Dalton Kincaid. So it's Falcons, Bills, Falcons, Bills. All right, 3 times only. 1, 2, 3. Goes to the Falcons 3 times. All right, the next one is going to be between Cush and Artie because one of them's a letter spot. So I'll just put Cush and Artie in there. Okay, it's between Cush and Artie 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Goes to Artie 3 times. Artie. Alrighty. Well, that is our break this evening. Appreciate you guys hanging in with me. Took a little longer than I thought it would, but we got everything done. I'll get these videos up, and I will see you guys next week.